We are at the end of phase one. Yeah, the exterior is completed. We're doing the punch list today, just wrapping up the last little details of the project. The main thing we accomplished is we have protected the house from the elements. We had a deteriorated roof, we had siding that was open, water was getting into the structure. We also had water rising up from the ground through the foundation and deteriorating the sill. So we've gone through and about 80% of the sill was replaced. So structurally we've put the house in good shape. For me, the most surprising thing has been the relationship of the colors on the exterior of the house. We did the paint seriation, paint study, and found what the original colors were. Looking at them on a color board, they weren't very inspiring, but really seeing them on the house has been a great surprise. It's really picked out a lot of the architectural details, in the cornice especially. It's a subtle paint scheme, but it's very much in keeping with Downing's idea that the house is of the landscape, and in contrast to the Greek Revival, where houses were white and stark and sort of plunked down the landscape, he wanted houses to blend in more, and I think it definitely does that.
What I think is really interesting, though, is that these colors, can be found on later buildings, bungalows and things of that nature in Columbia, and this kind of scheme is popular yet again.
I think everyone should pay attention to the shutters. It's sort of a small piece of the picture, but without the shutters, the windows appear much smaller. The balance between dark and light, solid and void. If you look at the shutters here, they're pretty heavy and substantial. They had to cover the entire window. And I think that's a good model for homeowners to look at for their own home. We've sort of taken the first step. We've protected the resource, and hopefully we've generated excitement that people driving by see this house and see the level of effort that Historic Columbia Foundation has put in to interpreting the property correctly. I think they're really raising the bar for preservation in the city. And we were lucky enough to have a Save America's Treasures grant that allowed us to address those. And the house is now protected. The project is by no means finished. And unfortunately, it looks finished from the outside. I think anyone driving by would think what a great job they did, but we have a lot of work to do in future phases to get the building open to the public again.